Fresh waves of protests broke out across multiple regions in Iran on January 10th, as seen in numerous videos circulating on social media platforms. Reports say that new demonstrations are taking place in key urban centers, including Tehran, Rasht, Tabriz, Shiraz, and Kerman. Some videos showed fireworks being launched over Tehran's Punak Square, where large crowds gathered to voice their dissent. Protesters were seen banging pots and chanting slogans in support of the monarchy of the Pahlavi rulers, who were overthrown following the 1979 Islamic Revolution. The ongoing unrest, which first began on December 28 over surging inflation, has now expanded rapidly and reached more than 100 cities nationwide. According to multiple reports, at least 116 people have been killed as Iranian security forces intensify efforts to contain the protests. Several eyewitnesses described graphic scenes of violence on Iranian streets, depicting a severe crackdown by armed forces. One woman speaking to CNN claimed she saw bodies piled up on each other inside a hospital overwhelmed by casualties from the protests. Another eyewitness alleged that security forces wielding military-grade rifles opened fire indiscriminately, killing numerous protesters on January 9th. A doctor in Nayshabur told CNN that security personnel were seen shooting demonstrators from the tops of nearby buildings. Around 100 individuals were detained near Tehran under charges of disrupting public order, according to the Tasnim news agency. A protester speaking to CNN said that the current Iranian regime will never step down or admit defeat without facing significant pressure or force from external powers. Iran still remains under complete nationwide internet blackout, significantly limiting communication and independent reporting. Speaking anonymously to CNN, one protester said that widespread boredom and frustration with the internet blackout are driving ever more people into the streets. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has continued posting messages on social media platform X, even amid the continuing internet blackout. In his latest remarks, Khamenei denounced the demonstrators as people bent on destruction and criticized US President Donald Trump. He warned that, quote, arrogant US leaders, unquote, would ultimately fall in the same way that the pre-revolutionary imperial dynasty did in 1979. His comments came as the United States issued repeated warnings that it could take action against Iran in response to violence against protesters. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio declared on January 10 that Washington firmly supports the Iranian people in their calls for freedom and justice. On the same day, Donald Trump reiterated his support on Truth Social, saying that the United States stands ready to help those protesting in Iran. Meanwhile, Iran's army released a statement affirming that it would continue to defend the country's sovereignty and protect its national interests. The military accused Israel and what it called hostile terrorist organizations of working to destabilize Iran and undermine its internal security. The head of Iran's army urged citizens to remain vigilant and prevent the enemy from achieving its malicious goals by resisting external influence. At the same time, Iran's Attorney General warned that anyone participating in the protests would be considered enemies of God. The official further announced that demonstrators found guilty under this charge could face the death penalty, as reported by state-linked Iranian media.